very boisterous.
It's okay. If it's okay, it's a little bit loud.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Welcome. Yeah.
Some of us are very soft spoken.
Yeah, right.
Until we start getting
loud and
excited.
Laughing. Yeah.
Excited about things.
Start shouting at each other.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like when we talk about the election later, I'm gonna start yelling.
Oh, yeah.
I'm unhappy.
Well, before we get to that, let's check our fortune.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, everybody, we are missing one person.
We are missing one person.
As you can tell, that Dark Shadow's gone this week, but he'll be back.
He'll be back.
He just had to go take care of some stuff. But we just got done with dinner.
Yep.
We're going to open up our fortune, see what we got.
And since Greg is the only one here that can read,
Yeah.
I'm going to give him my fortune.
Oh. I got nothing.
Oh,
Wait,
wow.
what?
Greg got no fortune. Greg got no fortune.
It's literally
Nothing.
empty.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
I mean,
you're
unless
fucked.
it's really small. I
You're
don't see anything.
absolutely fine. Well, I
No,
can
you're
share
fucked.
mine with you.
Yeah, what do you got?
I don't know. I can't read it.
What? I didn't understand that.
Ironic.
Okay.
People say you have a sharp sense and superb intellect.
Ooh.
No, I want to keep that.
Wow. Yeah.
That way, if somebody calls you an idiot, you'd be like, "Oh yeah,
Wait, I got
Check
this.
this
I got. Hey, wait.
got
This is my fortune, and it's true. Okay, what do you got?
Mine just says, "Relax and enjoy yourself."
Ooh.
All right. I feel like that's what you hear before you get raped.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
looking,
It's
at,
only gonna hurt for a second.
looking at you, Greg.
Then you
This
get
is me, right?
Yeah, I'm over here. So, yeah.
not bad. I'd say
Yeah.
overall, 2 out of 3.
Yeah. That's passing. That's passing.
Yeah.
That's
You know, one was missing.
Yeah.
One-
Yeah. Well,
It's not bad.
and like your fortune, Keith is missing.
Yep.
Yeah. That is. Yeah.
True.
It's a bummer because I wanted to say I'm happy to be back. Thank you for inviting me.
I mean,
back.
Always.
you're our fourth.
Well, thank you.
Even though
But-
there's 3 of us.
But
Yeah.
right, he's here in spirit. He's here in
Yeah.
spirit. But what a fun kind of summer, right? We had a 10-year wedding anniversary.
Yep.
That's true. Yeah, we did.
Sure did.
Blowout, which was awesome.
Great time.
we
Until
had
it's time to leave.
Until it was time to leave, and not she.
Nobody said chief.
Oh, I
That's
heard.
what we heard before.
That's what we
when
heard
you introduced
before,
us
and I was like, wow,
originally.
that's horrible.
Selective hearing.
Yes, right. Yeah.
Yeah, automatically. This what a,
Yeah, well, yeah. It's like, oh, that makes total sense. But
What are you doing on my land?
yeah. What a.
Too much? Okay, sorry.
Wait. Yeah.
Sorry.
But what a great time that was.
Yeah.
It was.
Just a.
I feel like it was a long time ago,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but not even 3 months.
It was
No.
awesome.
Not even 3 months.
You know, and I think I think that we can agree, right? Because
Sure.
we got to meet a lot of new people.
Yes. A lot of
Um,
interesting people.
What a great group of people. What a great group of people.
I like to think so.
So yeah, you surround yourself with good people.
I try
Oh,
my
yeah.
best.
And then we had our the 50th bash,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
which I wanted
was good.
Keith to be here because seeing a black man about 20 feet up in the air actually was one of the highlights of my party.
It was insane. It was very.
He-
And I left before that.
Oh
it was
my god!
Very
It-
funny.
I went
Yeah.
home before that.
and I honestly was like, he just blew out something.
Yeah, his
And-
knees.
Yeah, and yeah. So you know, I was happy that you guys were part of that. Like that, it was a great summer.
I'm
Great-
happy you
great-
invited us
It was nice.
because
Why wouldn't I invite you? Come on.
I don't know. You never know.
There were people that I didn't invite.
Yeah. Like who? Put them out there.
I'm not going to put them out there. But you
You can
guys,
tell us on break.
I can. But you know, it's you know me. If I could have invited everyone there, I would have. But
Yeah.
I have my like you.
Limitations.
Yeah, you have your selective, close group of friends that you want to share stuff with, and have them be part of that, and yeah. So, but I did want to talk to Keith about his ejection from the bounce house.
Oh God, dude.
That
shit
truly
was funny
It was
as fuck.
it was pretty funny.
I didn't. So I had a side view, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So the bouncy house, squared, right?
Right.
I'm on this corner, okay? The
Yes.
slide is right here in the middle. So I'm on this corner. All I see from here is just a shadow fly through the air, surrounded in a white t-shirt.
Yeah, he was like swimming.
Fly through
He
the
was
air.
swimming.
Wow.
Like no joke, like 20 feet.
Absolutely. Like he.
How'd that happen?
Well,
Somebody super bouncing?
No.
Well,
he
yeah.
jumped out.
He jumped out, but my neighbor Eric
Yeah.
jumped out as Keith was coming down, and fucking
okay.
Keith went
He-
flying.
He thought, oh, I'll jump out the slide.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, land on the slide, roll on the ground maybe.
He
right?
jumped out the slide. However, when he hit the slide,
It was
bounced like a motherfucker.
dude was swimming. Like
Oh my
it
God.
honestly was the funniest
It
shit.
was so funny. It was bad enough to where everybody stopped and was like, "What the fuck?"
yeah. And he got
Is he okay?
He got up.
Yeah,
He got up. I'm okay. I'm okay.
I just remember seeing all the text messages the next day about Keith. Are your knees okay? I'm like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, what happened when I left?
Yeah. He said that shit swelled up on him real bad.
I bet.
Kirby only took 2 pictures that whole party.
Oh, really?
She was so.
Well, it's about the experience, Patrick.
Oh yeah. She threw a hell of a party for me.
Yeah,
so
she
I
did.
can't knock her. She did all right.
Yeah, she did great.
She did all right. So that now we're coming into the winter season where you guys
Oh, there's gonna be some good plow and shit going on.
I was just gonna say
People have already fucked some shit up. We've already had one person roll a truck.
Yep.
We've had people plowing
stuck.
dirt roads that they
No.
shouldn't be.
Yep.
did I see that a plow came off of a truck?
Yes,
Yes.
Keith's truck
Keith.
came off.
Well, they just
Straight
have these
off.
stupid pins that hold it all
Yeah.
together.
Did it like shear off or
Yeah,
something?
they always shear off. Like every year. You're going to see probably 10 more.
We got
this year.
Wow.
Ron replaced ours because Ron's my relief driver.
Oh, that's right. Forgot about
So Ron replaced ours on, I think it was Monday morning or whatever, when he came in. Okay, I had to replace it again because it had worn down so much.
that. Oh, shit.
I want to say Thursday morning.
Is it just
Wow.
because of the?
Going up and down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just
But they're
low
not
wear.
supposed to do that. So, for example, I ran 110 for fucking like 3 years or whatever, and I'm pretty sure I had the same pins the whole time. And they had maybe like a little bit of wear at the end.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. Oh, I dropped a plow too, actually, now that you mention it.
This last week?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Did not fully dropped. The
Okay.
pins stayed on, but I couldn't lift it.
Okay.
So
So I'll show you. I actually took a picture.
I left to go hunting on Thursday.
Oh, yeah. Fucking animal killer.
So you know the
Yes.
piston that the Stinger is on?
Yep.
There's a bracket it sits on,
Right.
okay? That bracket snapped off.
Oh my God!
Welds broke and everything.
Look at that. That's some work,
Nice job.
Greg.
Yeah.
Very
so
nice.
that
Wow.
broke, and I couldn't. The plow was off the ground like this much.
Wow.
So yeah, I had to call Fleet out there.
So what was how many hours did you work last week?
77, 78?
Wow.
I can't remember.
Wow.
Yeah.
I felt like I felt horrible, but I knew that I wouldn't get out on Friday. I told Kirby, I was like, I got a window, baby. I gotta go.
Hold on, let me do some math. We did 10 on Monday. And then we did...
Because you guys got called in and there was nothing,
We
right?
did 10 on Monday, and then we did 12s until Saturday. And then Sunday we only came in for like 7 hours or something. So whatever that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got Monday off.
Yeah.
That was nice.
It was nice,
Sure.
huh? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got Tuesday off too.
But you know
Yeah,
what?
Tuesday.
The
Our 4-day weekend
yeah.
became a 2-day weekend.
Right.
Yeah.
But it also became a 2-day work week. So
Yeah.
Whatever.
Right.
We
So-
worked yesterday and today, and now
Yeah.
we're off again.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
bad.
So I
It's
mean,
whatever.
it is. It
Plus,
is.
we get some overtime. You know, it is what it is.
Well, I just I have a totally new respect for snowplow drivers. Just because I've gotten to listen to the stories that you guys have shared. I've had my own experience in the parking lot. Right. But like I got behind this CDOT plow because I got stuck on I-70. And my boss he called me and he's like, Patrick, where are you? And I said, I'm just coming up I-70 now. I'm like right near the exit for Empire. And he's like, I'm at the tunnel. I've been sitting here for an hour and a half. And I'm like,
no.
fuck it. I got off right there. I was like, I ain't waiting for this shit. But then I got behind this CDOT driver and I was probably 100 feet behind him. I gave him a wide berth. Mm-hmm. The people behind me were all pissed off, but I didn't fucking care. And then once I got room, of course, I passed him and I waved at the dude. I was like, hey, thanks, man. Like, I appreciate what you're doing. I'm not going to ride you. Because you guys got people fucking riding you all the time.
All the
trying
time.
to pass you.
All
And, yeah.
the fucking time.
Yeah. Safest place to be is right behind the snowplow. Well, you don't have to worry about it
It's
anymore.
actually not. Because as soon as you scrape that top layer, it's all packed
ice,
snow and ice underneath.
All ice.
Yes, they're putting chemical down, but it's not working right away.
No.
It takes some time for it to
Dude,
work.
that CDOT guy was dropping sand like a mofo.
He probably forgot it was on.
Like a mofo. I was
probably
like,
did.
man, this is great. I got
we went-
traction.
We went through a gang of sand this last storm, which is wild because I think over 7 days I probably used 1 loader bucket worth. And some of these motherfuckers would be filling up
oh yeah,
3 times a
night.
shift. And I'm like, dude, where are you putting the sand? It's still snowing. It's been snowing for 3 days.
Yeah.
What the
not
fuck
gonna
are
do
you
any
putting
good.
sand down for?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, I appreciate it. You
Yeah.
guys do a great job. But
Thank you,
now,
Greg.
yeah, thank you, Greg.
Yeah, my area's easy.
Even though I never went up there, but
I have your old area.
I know. But now that I'm not plowing, I don't have to go up there.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't go up there when he was plowing. Fucking
I went everywhere else when I was plowing.
Keith always told me.
Dude, so DY was telling me, so, I mean, you can keep it playing if you want.
No, it's playing.
Okay, so I've been plowing for 6 seasons now, right? This is my 6th season plowing, okay? Other than the one time when I was training with Keith, because he has that cul-de-sac that he goes to every time,
Right.
that gives him shit, okay? That's
Yeah.
the only time I have ever received something from somebody
Mm-hmm.
while plowing, okay? DY, the other day, apparently, dude, he got all kinds of shit. People were giving him beer, food, fucking muffins. Some dude gave him a sewing kit and like a bag that he sewed.
Wow.
Yeah. And what else did he say? People were giving him. He said he got some like plasticky, like
Blow-up?
container bullshit. I can't remember what the fuck it was. But he said like 3 or 4 people were just
Yeah.
giving him shit. I'm like, dude, I've never gotten anything ever. This is some bullshit.
I've gotten something twice.
I've never gotten anything.
I got a warm glass of shut the hell up.
Yeah.
In fact, this last storm, I trekked up like a fucking 1,100 foot driveway, fucking 1.5 feet of snow, uphill. I'm fat. By the time I get to their fucking porch, I'm like, I gotta take a minute before I fucking knock on the door and shit.
Compose myself.
Because they left their fucking Subaru like 80% in the road instead of pulling it into their driveway. It was just sticking out of the road. So I'm like, I'll fucking...
I'm gonna
tell
nail
them,
this car. Yeah.
I need you to pull this
car
car
out.
in like fucking 15 feet into your
Well, do
fucking
that.
driveway, dog. But yeah, I composed myself after being winded.
Hold on. Why would you do that?
What?
Because he didn't want to hit the car.
Don't
This was
plow
in-
it around it. Leave it.
It was in the way.
That's on them.
Sure, but
They knew a storm was coming.
Hey, but
trying to do
That was my old area. I know.
Yeah, I know. Those
I would
streets,
just go around it.
those streets are wide, but
Yeah.
I also wanted to yell at somebody. I was feeling it,
Yeah.
but I
Not after walking up there.
Not after walking up there. Because initially, right, it was like maybe like 70 feet, and then it like took a curve. So I thought it went to this house that was right there. And I was like, oh, I'll fucking give him the business, right? But I start following the footsteps. It just kept going.
You're like,
and
fuck.
going. And I was like, fuck me, dude. So I take a breather at the top. I knock on the door. And this tiny old Asian lady opens the door. And I'm like, I can't give her the business. And she was so... She said like 3 words. I was like, hey, you know, is that your Subaru down there? Blah,
Oh,
blah, blah.
I know that lady because I talked to her too. She goes, me love you. Long time.
She was in the middle of cooking. She was in the middle of cooking dinner, right? I could smell it. She had this fucking Yorkie in her arm.
She's getting ready to cook it?
Probably.
Oh no, you saved that dog's
You
life,
You saved
right?
that dog's
All
life.
she said,
I'm pretty fucked up.
she said, I was like, hey, can you move your car? And she's like, she looked at me for a second. I was like, you know, because I'm trying to clear the road. And she goes, oh, okay. And then that was it.
Did she move her car?
Yeah, she moved her car.
Oh, nice.
And then she trekked back up the fucking hill. Probably less winded than I was. She's like 70.
Right.
She's Asian. I mean,
She brought the dog with her, right?
yeah. Well,
Throws the dog in the snow, right? The dog gets buried because it's like 1.5 foot of snow. The dog is just fucking big. So you can just see it like just every now and again just popping up in the snow. Then she moves the car forward like 15 feet or whatever, and then gets back out, picks up the dog, and just fucks off. And I'm just like, I'm still sitting there, huffing. I got back in the truck, and now that I'm calmed down, I'm starting like like coughing and shit. I'm trying to drink some water and shit. The dude I was training was like, dude, are you okay? I'm like, nah, man, I'm fat.
who are you training?
I was training that Jeremy kid.
Yeah, so I'm no longer part of that program.
No, you're not. They took you
really?
out.
No.
Ever since the time they were like, we want to be on Patrick's crew because he doesn't do anything.
Fucking doesn't do shit. He just drives around the county.
Yeah.
Wait, what? You motherfuckers. That's not what I do. Oh, no. You know, This is and you kind of recognize this now that you're downstairs.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people don't know what we do, which is okay, which, hey, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
But we do have kind of a technical job. And I got to the point where it was when we would do these events and all these kids would come in and they're like, fuck, this is what we want to do.
Right.
I really felt, and this is going to sound crazy, but I felt like a fraud because there's no way they're going to get a survey position.
No.
Right? And I don't say that to be like, oh, hey, yeah. But, like, Mark has 25 years of experience. No, not quite. He's getting close. I have 25 years of experience. Steve has 30 plus years of experience. And Dave has 40 years of experience. So I was telling the head of the training department that, you know, I felt like I was misrepresenting that position.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to give somebody an impression that they could just come in and
Hop right into
and get that job, right? Because as you guys know, and as you're finding out right now, the progression, right, is you don't want to get somebody stuck in a spot where they're going to be fucking miserable because they want something else.
Right.
That, oh, this jackass told us during a career day that we could do.
When I was 18 and impressionable.
Yeah, and now I'm fucking 30 and I still don't have a shot.
Yeah.
Right, so I kind of stepped away from that, but I still got the original kids that came in who I absolutely love, but some of these new ones I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't want to say whatever because I'm here to help, but
Right.
it's just kind
Everybody
of
knows that.
yeah.
You're very helpful.
We're just at a different we're carpet walkers.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Yeah. Even though there's no carpet down there.
No, there's not.
None. The acoustics down there suck.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
That's why when I sing down there, it sounds terrible.
Ugh.
And that's the only reason why.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
It's when everybody else joins in with him that you're like, what the fuck is going on down here?
Too many cooks. Full
So-
of
yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
yeah. But so I'm happy that a couple of my kids are succeeding. I'm sorry one of them got stuck. But being with DY, I guess
his
that
trainer.
makes sense.
It is funny. Like, there's no.
Hey, we've all gotten stuck, right?
Yeah.
We've all gotten stuck.
Yeah. I've gotten stuck, but got myself out. So I was stuck for like an hour and a half. I was just taking an hour and a half break. is what
I've
it
only
was.
had to be pulled out once.
Dude, Dan
In 6
Orcutt
seasons.
had to fucking pull me out twice.
With the blade?
Yeah,
With
because that day that I was in the parking lot, I got roped into going and giving him fuel,
Yeah.
and I'm like, hey, I'm stuck. I'm like in a 2-foot drift. I can't get out. He comes, he's like, hey, I'll be there in a second. Like, I'm on the end of this road. Like, I'll come get you, Patrick. And he comes up and he's like 2 feet. Like I had snow over the hood of my truck, man. I couldn't see shit. And he's laughing. Then he chains me up to pull me out. And he's like, follow me. I'm like, fucking Dan, I can't even fucking see you, dude. He's like, just don't touch anything. Let me pull you out. He pulls me out and I get stuck again. And he's like, you suck. I'm like, I fucking hate this. Never doing this again. I looked at him and I was like, this is bullshit. So then he got me turned around, and so I'm following him out. And this fucking dude is just like walking down Book Road. And I see Dan open up his door and he asks him if he needs, like, where are you going? He's like, I'm going like half a mile up that way. And Dan's like, good luck. Dan's fucking just... We go up, his car's on the side of the road, like, but that I had a greater appreciation of what you guys have to deal with. Plus, I got sent out there with no chains.
They knew what they were doing. They're like, let's get this guy.
Oh, of course they knew what they were doing.
I would do the same thing.
Oh, of course you would, and that's okay. I
I'd be
would
like, hey,
appreciate that.
I need some fuel, guys. You know,
Send Patrick.
what dumbass can we send?
But if Patrick is gonna do
in a
this,
shitty F-150.
dude.
2-wheel drive.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
There's 3 feet of snow out here. Who can we get stuck?
Dan just looked at me. He took a picture. He loves looking at that. He's like, "Fucking, you got stuck. Look at that 2 feet of snow. Fucking, I have like a cornice coming over my truck." God, that sucked. That sucked. And then I came into town, and there was this woman pulled over on the side of the road, and so of course I stop and see if she needs any help. And this woman was like white knuckling it. And I was like, are you okay? And she's like, I can't see. And I was like, I got my lights on. If you'd like to follow me into town, at least I'll get you into town. Because, I was looking for one of those letters to come in. Like, hey, this guy helped me and I'd be recognized. But
That would never happen.
No.
She'd probably be like this.
Oh,
Charlie.
Charlie. Wow, Greg, you and I are the only ones in the picture now. We have some technical difficulties.
Calm down there, Charles.
Yeah, Charles.
Hi, my boy.
Come on back here.
All right.
Are you a good boy?
Well,
Okay. So what do we got now? Oh, excuse me.
I wanted to talk about something.
Okay,
Yes.
please. Provocative?
No.
Oh.
So, I'm a fan of music. I think most of us are.
Sure.
So, Ozzy Osbourne just got inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for his solo career.
Yes.
He was already in there for being in Black Sabbath.
Yep.
But now this is solo. And they always do, like bands will play his songs, like a tribute, right? And it's usually some fucking awesome rockers, right?
Yeah.
This time, I think Ozzy got screwed.
Uh-oh.
Because,
Who covered his song? Like Katy Perry?
no. That honestly probably would have been better.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
So the guitarist, they had, Van Halen. Not Eddie.
Wolfgang?
Wolfgang, thank you. They had Wolfgang on guitar, which he's a great guitarist. They had Robert Trujillo from Metallica on bass.
Yeah.
Great bass player. Chad Smith on drums.
Oh,
Which
okay. Yeah,
fucking
right.
awesome drummer.
There you go. That sounds pretty good so
Yeah.
far.
their singers, the first song they had, oh shit, something Keenan from Tool, the singer from Tool. Maynard? No.
Maynard. Yeah.
Yeah. He was singing, which normally, like, Tool's pretty decent. Like, he does a good job. He was shit. Like,
He's
shit.
pretty old now.
Yeah. Just terrible.
He's pretty old now.
And Wolfgang's guitar, like, this must have been the first time this person's ever set up sound.
Yeah.
Because his guitar was cutting in and out.
Yeah.
It sounded terrible, except for this small little snippet when he did a solo.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the only time it sounded good.
Huh.
After that, Zach Wilde, the guitarist for Ozzy, came out, which obviously he's fucking great.
Yeah.
So that was no problem there. The singer, all the other guys were still the same, drummer, Chad Smith. The singer then was Jelly Roll.
Why?
Really?
Exactly. Which I've heard, I think 1 or 2 of his songs. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Auto-tune.
Yeah.
Sure, but it's not. That's not built for a live performance of a rock song.
Exactly.
An Ozzy song.
Yeah.
Exactly. So he. Sorry, Jelly Roll. If you see this, Jelly Roll, he sounded tone deaf.
He's gonna call me tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope he does. I'd like to talk to him. I'll give him some lessons.
Yeah.
But he sounded tone deaf.
Wow.
Sounded terrible.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, if you're going to pay tribute to this
Legend.
of a rocker, right?
Yeah.
You think you would have some better talent. Or at least if those guys were still on the ballot, fucking give it all you got. I felt like they were just there
I
half-assed.
kind of wonder how that's set up. Like, does the organization that, like,
The Hall of Fame,
right.
Do they pick? Does the artist that's being inducted have any say in who gets to do these covers? Like, I'm curious as how that actually works.
That's a great question. So I was watching the video, and then in the comment section, it talked about the rest of the show, right? If I remember right, the bright star of that was Jack Black. He was the presenter.
Yeah.
He didn't sing or anything. He was just a presenter.
Yeah.
But he obviously
Nailed
is a
it.
true rocker.
Yeah.
And he nailed everything. Excuse me.
God bless you.
But I was reading the description, and I guess after the show, Metallica played tribute to him, which I have not been able to find a video. And there's another band. I can't remember the other one, but it was a solid band. Which, if you think you're going to pay tribute to Ozzy, a heavy metal / hard rock band like those, that'd be a good band to lead off with, I think.
Yeah.
But I can't find the video of that.
Huh.
So I found a video years ago of Metallica playing and Ozzy singing with them, which is a great fucking video.
Yeah.
But I just felt like they did Ozzy dirty.
That's unfortunate.
Yes. And Ozzy he's old,
Yeah.
right? You can tell, you can finally tell now. Before, he was still walking around just fine, he was still being Ozzy. But now you can kind of tell he's getting up
You
there.
know who they should have had? T-Pain.
Honestly, he would have been
Phenomenal cover.
so good.
He has a phenomenal cover
Have you ever seen
of
T-Pain singing?
War Pigs.
Not rap, but he's been doing covers.
Yeah.
No.
He's actually
He
a
does
great singer.
really good.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah,
Shout out to
you should.
Yeah.
Actually, during a break, we'll check it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You know, so when we lived in Oklahoma, I lived in a room without a window,
okay.
which wasn't really a room at all.
Closet.
So what happened is my parents decided to
Dungeon.
do some remodeling. Yes. And so there were the three of us boys, right, and then my mom and dad, and the house was a little small, but I had to share a room, and then as we were getting older, my parents were like, you know what, let's just add on. So they added on 2 rooms, but unfortunately mine was in the middle, and they added on this way. So my window went away, they drywalled it up, whatever. But my oldest brother was on the other side.
Yeah.
And my oldest brother, who you guys both met at
Yes.
the party.
Yeah.
Yep. actually, you met both my brothers, but so my brother Bob, God, had a stereo system, and the nice thing
I have
is,
a brother Bob.
he could, yeah,
You met him.
you
Yeah.
do, yeah.
I
you
liked
do.
him, even though
yeah, he was awesome,
Yeah,
even though you gave him a lot of shit.
Interesting. Well, he's my brother.
Yeah, right, of course. But Bob had this awesome stereo system, and Bob listened to some good music. And and because there was Bob's room, then my room, a hallway, and then my parents' room, my brother could fucking crank the music and my parents wouldn't hear it at all.
Nice.
But I would hear it coming through the wall.
Yeah.
Right? So I was exposed to some interesting music, Ozzy being one of them.
Yeah.
And I fucking loved Ozzy. I fucking loved him. I was like, I can get down to this, especially like at 10:30 at night when he was really getting into it.
Yeah.
I was like, God, this is kind of cool. But yeah, it explains a lot that I grew up in a room with no windows.
Yeah, that's why you talk so much now.
Oh my God! I had no one
Couldn't
to
even
talk
look out
to.
and talk to
I
birds or
couldn't even
squirrels?
do shit. I was in my little dungeon. Listening to Ozzy, Blue Oyster Cult. God, Crocus, Dio, Rainbow.
Dio was good.
God, that was my childhood.
Yeah.
I was exposed to a lot of music, and I, I can appreciate music. We always had music going on, but I would think with a guy like Ozzy, right? Give him the credit the guy is due.
Oh yeah. I
Right?
mean, he's influenced so many popular bands, not just now, but throughout his whole career.
Throughout his whole career.
I was actually watching this interview with Metallica. He was on the Howard Stern show. And I guess back in the day, before Metallica became big, back in the day, anytime you went on tour with Ozzy, you would break out the next year. Like, you would just balloon up. Like Motley Crue, they went out on tour with Ozzy, and then after that tour, they just jumped up, And Metallica, I think they said it was like 84, 5, somewhere around there. They went on tour with Ozzy, and then after that, boom, right? So, he's maybe not intentionally, maybe he has, I don't know, maybe he planned it, but he's done a lot for music, a lot for every band he's had a part of.
100%.
He's went on tour with.
100%.
So, yeah, that was just my opinion. Maybe there's people out there who love the whole show, but I just felt like it was dirty. They robbed him. Now, I didn't watch the induction of Black Sabbath years ago. Maybe they had better bands then.
Yeah.
And maybe they're like, you know what? Just give them these guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
You've already had one.
yeah.
Don't be
You're getting greedy
don't
now.
Be greedy. Don't
But
be greedy.
you brought up a good point, Greg. I don't know. I would actually like to look into this. I would assume that the artist has a choice on who performs.
Who performs with them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or for them, whatever.
Yeah.
In their honor.
In their honor.
Right.
Yeah.
Because, let's say I somehow became a big rock star and I made it to the Hall of Fame. I would pick somebody that I enjoyed and who could actually play well.
Yeah.
Not just in a studio play well, because a lot of that is computer, but live shows.
Yeah.
That's how you know if a band is good.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
What was your first concert?
It's pretty easy for me.
I guess my first big one was Linkin Park with POD.
At the World Arena?
Yep. That was a good fucking show. Were you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
there's
I was
Story
awesome.
of the Year and Hoobastank was there too.
I
and
went-
every single one, I felt like put on an amazing show.
I saw my first concert ever was Neil Diamond.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was
Fascinating.
fucking
Yeah.
awesome is what it
Neil
was.
Diamond.
I was in the 5th grade. It was fucking cool. I went with my mom and dad. It was awesome. That guy put on a great show.
Yeah.
He put on just a great concert. And talk about, say what you will. Whoever's watching, you're gonna poo-poo me on Neil Diamond.
Right.
Listen to the fucking jazz singer. Like the guy can sing. The guy can sing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my first one. But I saw.
I will tell you, I think I went to a few before Linkin Park, but it was all local bands.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't really call it a concert.
Right.
It's more just local showing. It's kind kind of a gray area there, but,
Sure.
Yeah. No.
but that's probably
Your
my
first big
first
show.
big,
Yeah.
memorable
Yeah.
concert.
Concert. You?
My first and only concert was Coheed and Cambria.
Mm.
I don't know if you know who they are, but that was my first and only concert.
Only.
Only, huh?
And that happened in...
We got to get you out more.
I wasn't even married
Well.
yet. I actually went with Chi. I went with Chi.
Who was
he and
driving?
I was driving.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I was driving a green Toyota Yaris.
Not a
Gray
silver.
Subaru.
No,
Gray
I was
Subaru.
driving a seafoam green
Nice.
Toyota Yaris. Yeah.
Okay.
Not even the hatchback.
July.
Really?
July, we're all going to the concert then.
Who are we gonna go see?
Metallica. Denver.
Okay, well we gotta start putting in some overtime because
Yeah, I
those
know.
tickets are gonna be expensive.
I looked them up at the very top, $200 a piece. So, but I think it'll still be worth it.
$200 is a lot.
And there's more with
You
them.
just
I can't remember.
you just got like 20-something, 30-something hours of overtime.
I also just spent a gang of money on a fucking 10-year anniversary.
Yeah, that's true. You did.
Yeah.
It's true. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry. Sorry. I digress.
Hey, you
I
ungrateful
digress.
fuck.
Actually, Meredith spent the game.
It's our money. I'm the Jew here.
But no, actually, I
There are some concerts that I would go to. So,
well,
I would totally, even though one of them's dead, I would totally go see Blink-182.
wait, who died?
No,
No, they're not dead. He just has cancer.
I thought he died.
Did
No.
he actually die yet?
No.
Or did he?
Could've sworn he
No.
died.
He had cancer though, right?
Yes.
Was it Tom? No, not Tom.
Hoppus. Yeah.
Yes.
Mark Hoppus.
Mark.
Maybe I'm okay. I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering. I could have sworn he did though.
think
But yeah,
so.
I would totally go see Blink-182.
That'd be fun.
Again, I know for sure this guy died, which I would have totally gone and seen Linkin Park.
Oh God, yeah. They
Yeah.
put on such a good
Oh,
show.
yeah.
They
I
really
would have
did.
totally gone and see that, but I don't
They even
like,
brought somebody up on stage
I
to
don't
play
like
guitar.
the girl now.
For POD.
No, that was for Linkin Park.
Oh yeah, it was for
Yeah.
Linkin Park.
Yeah, I don't like the girl.
Nah.
I haven't.
I don't
I've
think
heard that
she's-
song on the radio,
okay.
and it's.
I don't think she's a bad singer. It's
She doesn't fit.
the fit isn't
Well-
there. Also, she's a right wing nut job, so I don't
Oh.
like her for that either.
I think the hard part with, I'll say us, because we listened to Linkin Park with Chester, right?
Yeah.
And that's like when I liked him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I guess it's being a little prejudiced that she's not Chester.
That was a very.
You know what I'm saying?
It's because it was such a.
It's
So
it's
Linkin Park was big at a very informative part of my life.
yes.
So that's why bands like Blink-182 and Linkin Park
Yeah.
are
Resonate.
They just hit different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's just like it's like a weird mix of like nostalgia and like kind of like that you kind of grew up with them kind
Yes.
of thing, and it's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like
No, I get it.
100%.
it just hits different.
Yeah. Yep.
So-
That's part of enjoying music.
Yeah.
Is where you are at that time of your life.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, so the last time I saw Blink 182,
Actually, we were thinking about seeing them. I want to say last year, but like the tickets were like
oh,
fuck ungodly. I was
unbelievably
like,
expensive.
Fuck me.
So we went to go see Blink 182 with Nick Brown and his wife
Yeah.
Ashley.
Yeah.
Kirby and I were in the fourth row, and Lil Wayne opened up for him.
Honestly, that's pretty good. I would like that.
Fucking
I
A.
would like that.
Lil Wayne, that guy put on a fucking show.
Lil Wayne. I would actually. I'd want to go see him.
That it was, and here we are. We're like in the fourth row, just jamming out to this guy.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like, oh my god, we had so much fun. But we saw Blink then, and that's when they had the other guy because Tom DeLonge was out on doing his own thing.
Oh, I forgot about that.
But you're right though. Music just there are certain bands that just hit you differently because of the nostalgia
Yeah,
part of it,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I think I said that. Okay.
Was I not fucking agreeing with you?
You agree with me?
Yeah.
He's the one who said it.
fuck? You're such an asshole.
Yeah.
But,
Hey.
you're our asshole.
I'm just relaxing and enjoying myself. You know?
I would absolutely go see Wu-Tang.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Yep.
That's probably not quite your style,
Who?
Corey.
Fuck
Yeah.
Corey.
I
We'll
would-
take Keith and
I
we'll
would
be
absolutely
okay.
Go. Yeah. Who else would I go see?
Me personally, this is just me.
Don't forget to take out your trash cans.
Thank you.
When I think about concerts, I don't
They
think
pick up the
about
trash tomorrow.
I don't think about rap. I think about rock. But again, that's just me. Because I'm just more of a fan of rock. And when I go see a show, I don't just focus on the singer.
You want the music.
I want the music. Like, I would have loved to go see I don't know. Honestly, really just about any classic rock band. I would have loved to go see him because it's about the music.
Yeah.
So
Like the Eagles and shit.
They have a residency in Vegas right now, but
Oh yeah.
Well, let's go to Vegas.
it's in the Sphere.
The Sphere.
The Sphere.
The Sphere.
Yeah, and you get some some bagels and some schmear.
Some Sphere. Some Sphere.
But you know,
Smoking a pancake.
again, for me, it's just about the music itself. It's not just a drum beat. It's not just electronic sounds. I love seeing a live performance of an instrument.
So if you could see one group perform, who would
Metallica.
Yeah.
I've never seen them.
They're his favorite.
living or dead?
Prince.
Prince would have been a good fucking show.
Yeah,
Prince.
You know who I would love to have seen?
I think it'd still be Metallica though.
Love to have seen. I would have loved to have gone to a Bob Marley show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
Like,
Jimmy.
oh, just.
Yeah,
Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, God, that would have been fucking awesome, too.
Yeah.
Seeger.
Yep. He's still alive.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
You know,
he can't,
I'm gonna let you get. Okay.
his hands don't work no more.
Yes, that's typical to help reinforce it.
Or Leonard Skinner, the
Oh,
original.
the
I would
original.
actually love to go see Dead or Alive. George Carlin.
Oh, God. How
I
fun.
know that's not
Yeah.
music.
How
but
fun would
would've
that
been-
be?
I think you would have loved that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I think you are very similar to him in the way that you just
I grew up with him.
right.
Again.
Yeah.
But the way
I grew up
you
watching his
the way you
his
think
shit.
about things, I feel like your two ways of thinking are pretty similar.
Sure.
What the fuck? Got balloons on the
What
screen?
was that?
I have
Yeah.
no idea.
Somebody
weird.
must be listening to us.
Somebody's birthday?
No, it just does random emojis for some reason.
I like it.
So whatever.
Yeah.
But anyways, you were talking about Black
Keeps you on
Sabbath,
toes.
listening from your brother's room.
Oh, God, yeah.
I stole my brother's Metallica CD. So that's why I like them. That's really the first,
Yeah.
I guess, real taste of rock music I had. Obviously, you hear shit on the radio.
You know,
right?
and I think what's really cool about that relationship that I have with my brother is, you know, it's funny growing up. He's 7 years older than me, so there was this gap,
Yeah.
right? There was
Mine-
definitely
My brother's 6 years older. than
yeah.
me.
So
Yeah, he threw me
Yeah.
through a wall.
Nice.
Yeah.
only once though, right?
Just the one time.
My middle brother, who I took the CD from, this is a separate time. He didn't do this when I took the CD. He hit me in the face with a briefcase, one of those hard shell briefcases.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh,
That
that's
explains a
cool.
lot.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
busting my
yeah.
nose all open.
Yeah,
all that.
good.
And again, yeah, he's. I think he's 6 years older than I am too. So, and then some years down the road, I hit him in the head with a hammer, like on purpose,
Oh yeah.
Get him back, huh?
I guess.
Yeah.
Well, good for you, man. That's like assault with a deadly weapon
Yeah,
in some
yeah,
states.
I could have killed him.
You probably could have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, the things
So,
we did when we were
yeah.
younger, right?
Crazy.
But my mom always said, like, to the two of us, like, you guys are gonna be the best of friends, right? And he's like 14 and I'm like 7, right?
Right.
And it's like bullshit. This is not happening,
Yeah.
Mom. Like, fuck him.
Yeah.
He is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But But now I talk to that guy probably 2-3 times a week. I've gone to numerous concerts with him. Like, he truly opened my eyes to a lot of different music, and I think it's really cool that, you know, the nostalgia part of it, right?
Greg said that.
Yeah, he did say that, and I'm just reiterating the fact that Greg said that. Do you know that word, reiterating? Jeez, fucking guy.
Dickhead the first day you're he's still a dickhead today.
Yeah, right. What do you mean you didn't like me the first day I met you, dude? That really, I was surprised at, and I felt bad. I felt horrible.
It was over with.
Yeah, but
But you didn't know for
no.
3 years.
Right.
4 years?
Right. Yeah.
But anyways,
But regardless,
nostalgia.
regardless, you know, getting back to the nostalgia part of Greg's theory here, it, you know, it's kind of funny. You hear these, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And now Kirby, like, if we're on a road trip and we're listening to music and something comes on, Kirby will be like, that's Through the Wall Rock, and I'm like, fuck yeah, that's Through the Wall Rock. You know, and it just takes you back to being 7 years old and your 14-year-old brother exposing you to music.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty cool. You know, like you with your Metallica CD.
Yeah.
I mean, you tried to kill your brother with a hammer
Yeah.
after you took that CD. From him.
Exactly. The minute after I took it.
It's always
No.
like there's a weird thing that, like, a weird phenomena that, like, you kind of, like, experience things vicariously through other people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not fully, of course, but
Little snippets, if you will.
whether it's like, for me, it's mostly like envy, right? So I'm very jealous that you have a functioning relationship with a member of your family. So, like, for me, I've always wondered, like, man, it'd be really cool to have, like, a brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, somebody who I really, truly get along with.
Have you ever tried not calling your brother a fucking idiot?
No.
And actually tried?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Well.
Because he's never tried not being a fucking idiot.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I get it.
yeah.
I get along with my
Well,
brother.
yeah. Right.
But it's not, like, you know, I'm not over there confiding in him. We're not doing things together. I don't talk to him all the time. Like,
Right.
It's not like a
I
proper
just,
thing.
I
It's
just get along
yeah.
with him.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's my brother. I've known him my whole fucking life.
Yeah.
Right?
He's
So-
family, right?
Sure.
By blood.
Yeah.
Blood relative.
Yeah. I have another brother who I don't even talk to anymore.
Well, here's the thing about family, Greg.
I have a mother who I'm apparently not talking to anymore. I have a father who I haven't talked to in 6 years now.
Yeah.
You're
not alone there.
I haven't talked to any of my uncles or aunts or anything in God knows how long. No cousins. No, I talked to my cousin Danielle a couple of years ago. Found out that she has a kid. So yeah, I don't know. Just it's like envy almost when you see somebody who has like a loving relationship with a family member.
Yeah.
You're like, damn, I wish I could have had something like that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm even envious of her. I see her, I'm like, oh, her and her sister get along great.
Mm-hmm.
They love each other. Megan is dumb, but
at least you get along.
They love each other.
Yeah.
We do.
And I just, you know, there's a bit of envy there.
Yeah.
So I always wonder what it would be like.
Well, you know, the wonderful thing is, and I'll go back to your party, right? I'll just go back to the party.
I think that's why. I think that's where that stems from. Because I didn't have, like, that, I don't want to say traditional, but that standard family relationship of, oh, well, you know, if I'm ever in trouble, I can call,
Yeah.
you know, my uncle or my dad or whoever the fuck.
Yeah.
I think that's why I tried to find all these people who I get along with and kind of bring them into my life.
They're your family.
So, yeah.
They're your family.
They're your family.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, that's one of the that was one of the things that I looked at my party too, right? Mm-hmm. Like, and I think I said it was, I tried to differentiate the fact that my family was going to wear leis, but then I thought about it and I was like, man, all of these people here are so special in my life that if either one of you were to call me at 2:00 in the morning, of course I would answer. Mm-hmm. And I think that seeing you guys at your party Yeah, you don't have that, the nuclear family, whatever. But you have this group of friends that you have surrounded yourself with that truly love you, right? You know, and are probably, and I say this with broad strokes, right? Probably care for you in the same way, right? Like just, because again, you ask me for anything, I'm going to drop it and do it. You know, Corey asks me anything, I'm going to drop it and do it. My wife asks me to do anything, I'm probably not going to drop it and do it. And if she's listening, she will totally understand and be like, yes, that's totally my husband. He will drop everything for everybody else, but when it comes to me, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And I'm fully aware that I do that.
Yeah.
But there's this...
We all understand.
Yeah, right.
We get it.
There are these things, but right, it's not always fucking unicorns and rainbows,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
Because there were times, like, legitimately, I fucking hated my brothers. You know, like, fuck you, like you guys fucking suck, and you know it takes work and it takes time getting through that shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
So I've always thought of it. This is for me. You know, my dad's gone. I don't know where the fuck he is. We all used to get together as a family, aunts, cousins, uncles, everybody. That's when Grandma was alive. When Grandma died, everyone just vanished, right? And it was nice when we all hung out. Obviously, we all got along to a certain point. But, like, I've realized that your typical family, what you're born into, that it's not a family. That's your blood relatives. That's it.
Yeah.
Now, if you have a great relationship with them, awesome. It's easier. But, like, I found out that family is the friends you make who actually will stay with you through anything. And like you said, come to your aid anytime, any day. Doesn't matter. So,
and that's why.
So your jealousy toward people's families, I get it. You know, I wish me and my brothers were closer when I was younger. We're close now because we're all adults. We all have kids. We all have a lot of shit in common, right? Where before we didn't have anything in common. I was the youngest.
Yeah.
So.
And this goes to kind of coming full circle to how family works, is I think with kind of what transpired today with you and how it affected Corey, Keith, and myself to the point where like we're ready to bludgeon people. You know, it just that's what we can give to you.
Yeah.
We can give you violence.
We can give you violence.
In your honor.
Right?
Not just random violence, but in your honor.
Yeah.
Violence.
Yeah.
Like a tribute.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like what Ozzy deserved.
Exactly.
Right.
Jelly rolling coming.
No.
Jelly Roll ain't fucking He ain't fucking nobody up.
No.
He's fucking up.
Actually, when we take a break,
fucking up a box of donuts, but
like I want to show you and I don't because I don't want you to witness this. But
sure,
I want you to see it and see if you feel the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Or maybe it's just me being overcritical.
And it might be because that's kind of the way you are.
Yes, I am.
If you're passionate about something,
Yeah.
it's easy to kind of, I don't want to say overreact, but it's easy to kind of have those stronger emotions.
Yeah.
Well, to be critical.
And easily to judge. Easy to judge things.
Oh, I'm very judgy.
Yeah, me too.
Very. Yeah. Even if I don't like say it, I'm like this motherfucker. You know, in my head.
Yeah.
I try not to be.
I'm usually pretty close.
I think we all are
pretty right.
But you know, I try to be I try to be as open and friendly to some people as I can be. Obviously, I wasn't to Corey.
Right.
Because I guess
I'm surprised you made it through my wall.
How you doing, Greg?
Sitting here, man.
Fucking this guy. Fucking guy.
Oh, really?
So can I give a can I?
Did he say you can?
I'm asking. You know what? I'm gonna pump his tires, even though he said I couldn't. Well, he didn't really say I couldn't, but
Tim, right?
Yeah.
No more, Mary.
You support your friend.
I've gotten as close to
Just don't expect anything in return. He's
Dimebags. That's all I'm saying. Dimebags. Check it out. Website, dimebags.com.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
We all support our friends.
I don't
products.
want
You know what I also support? I support Duluth jeans.
They support you.
They support me.
Dude, these are
Support me.
these are Duluths.
Are they?
And I should take them back because look at the
Oh my
fucking
God.
hole in
Damn.
that thing.
How'd you do that?
Well, I don't know, but that's a big ass hole.
Yeah, dude.
And
Every Duluth
Oh my
iPhone,
god.
look at that fucking hole.
every Duluth iPhone has been pretty fucking solid.
Not these.
No.
No,
They'll show your dick.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I ain't
that's too
Keith.
far down.
I ain't
It
Keith.
was too far down.
Come on now.
Did you shout out anything else? What else?
Let's see. What else can we shout out? No. That's,
Shout out to abortions.
Okay.
It's a right that every woman should have.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and there's several people on this planet who should have been aborted.
but weren't.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm all down for a woman's right to choose.
Oh yeah.
Right? You know,
Yeah.
who am I to say what?
Because if they didn't choose,
Yeah.
I'd be a virgin, dog.
Yeah. I
I can't rape nobody.
I just
Me neither.
I think
Not
of it.
strong enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Sorry,
We
everyone.
all like
Sorry.
like
I don't mean it.
I'm
strong enough.
I'm not physically or emotionally.
Yeah.
I'm just okay. What I'm really saying is, shout out to my wife. She's a gift to this planet and to me, and yeah, I love her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Thanks for. I wanna thank her for letting me put my tiny dick in her every now and again.
I think Hallmark has a card for that.
I think they do.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
under T
See.
for tiny dick. right next to 30th birthday.
Yeah.
yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
No, honestly, when it comes down to it, like, who am I? Who am I?
You're Patrick.
That's right, and I can only look out for myself, and I tell you what, like, I can't tell a woman what she can or can't do, just like I can't tell you guys what you can or can't do. Like,
Yeah.
we're all trying to get through this fucking shit show, right? We're all trying to get through it, and just be a human being. Just be a decent person, right? Like,
Sounds easy.
you know what? Yes.
I think it is easy.
There are people out there that we know, that we know, who just want to be miserable.
Yeah.
And all they want to do is bring other people to their level of misery. And you know what? I'm not directing that towards Greg. I'm just saying,
I'm a
like,
very positive person. Okay?
you know what? You are black
Just
and white.
because I am not optimistic about things, I'm still a very positive person.
Yeah, just like Eeyore.
Yeah. But Eeyore's very supportive of his friends.
He is.
Is he not?
He
Very.
Yes, he is. But again, like, you don't take a negative look on everything. You just you look at things on a level that a lot of people don't get or don't want to understand. Right? Like, you're very black and white. You let people know when they're fucking up.
Yep.
You let people know when they're doing a good job. You are direct. People nowadays don't get direct.
And they don't like it.
And they don't like it because it's an attack, right?
Yep.
It's an attack. Greg's attacking me. Fuck no. Greg is giving you constructive criticism. Right? Like, actually, he's
You feel
trying
like you're being
to
attacked
make
because
you,
your parents never yelled at you.
yeah,
for
he's
fucking
actually
up.
trying to make you a better person.
Yeah.
What's bad about that? I don't think there's anything bad about that. And yes, you might be an Eeyore at some points, but again, you are very supportive of your friends. And if he's Eeyore, can I be Pooh? Or am I Christopher Robin?
What's the bunny's name?
No, he's Grumpy.
Yeah, what's the bunny's name?
Shit, what is his name?
He's got his garden, right?
Yeah.
And Tigger always comes and fucks it up.
Is he? No.
What's the fucking bunny?
Who just calls him Rabbit, doesn't he?
Is it? Is it just literally just rabbit?
I think he just calls him Rabbit.
It is just Rabbit.
What a fucking racist. Who is racist, dog? I just found this out. I'm 31 years old. Winnie the Pooh is racist.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Winnie the Pooh.
Okay.
Huh?
So, this just popped back in my head. It was, Halloween.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And, as you do, you go through your streaming services and shit, and you browse fucking horror movies and shit.
Yeah.
To try and see, find some cool shit to watch, whatever.
Yeah.
There are, 6 Winnie the Pooh horror movies.
I had never watched one, but I remember seeing the
What?
Yeah. Like, actual...
cover.
It's literally called, Winnie the Pooh, whatever, murder or some bullshit
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. Because...
That's
It's
some
old
shit.
enough that the exclusive licensing has expired, so now it's public domain. Right?
Wow.
So now anybody can use Winnie the Pooh for whatever they want. It doesn't matter. Because it's public domain now. Same thing with good old Steamboat Willie,
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse, the OG Mickey Mouse. You can use that likeness to anything you desire. It is now public domain.
Nice.
Wow. That's
You know what?
interesting.
Speaking of that, licensing,
Yeah.
right? So you know how Michael Jackson bought all the Beatles,
Yeah.
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 all of Queen, if I remember
Paul
correctly.
McCartney
Yeah.
shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I heard, I don't know if it's true, I haven't been able to look into it. I just heard about this yesterday or today. So Eminem talks shit about him, right? He talks shit about everybody. Michael Jackson didn't get mad.
Sure.
He just bought his fucking collection. He bought the rights to his
Did he
music.
actually?
That's what I've heard. I haven't been able to look into it. Haven't been able to verify. So,
Wow.
but
Interesting.
if he did, that's a fucking badass move right there.
That is pretty good.
'Cause what are you gonna say now, Eminem? Like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. I like Eminem. I think he's fucking
Do you
hilarious.
think Michael Jackson did Old Boys?
No,
More than likely.
I actually don't.
Really? You
Yeah.
don't?
No.
I'll say it was a pretty good chance.
There's a possibility, sure,
I don't know for sure.
but I don't think he did. Look at all this shit that's going down right now with Pete Diddler,
Sure.
and look at all the people involved, and look how long he's been in the industry.
Sure.
So how are you saying that Michael Jackson... wait, I don't see the correlation here.
Because I think he's kind of a pawn in whatever the fuck was going on there. He knows something. He was somehow involved. And so that's why he died. By a doctor.
I'm pretty sure Michael Jackson killed himself.
From a doctor.
Yeah, because he wanted to die. It was like an assisted suicide.
Do you
wasn't
believe
it?
Tupac's still alive?
No, of course not.
God, I wish
What
Keith-
was that
I wish
one?
Keith was
Do
here.
you believe Tupac is still
I
alive?
can't use Keith's word. Keith thinks Bigfoot's real.
I
And
think
that the
Bigfoot's
moon,
real.
And that the moon landing is fake. And that 9/11 didn't happen.
Wait.
No, he doesn't.
Wait, hold
You're
on.
just making shit up
He thought it
now.
was an incident. He thought it was planned or whatever, pre-planned by
No,
the U.S.
I-
government.
Nah, I
As
don't...
do I want to say 15 or 20% of Americans.
Well, yeah.
Or no, maybe it's 10%.
But I'm here to tell you, our government does some fucked up shit,
Sure.
Yeah.
but they're not
They're not doing that.
They're not doing that.
No.
No.
I mean, you gotta convince me.
I gotta convince Keith, but he's not here. He's drinking
Right.
Colt 45
Actually, I would like to
somewhere.
save this conversation from when Keith is here.
Hell yeah.
Because I feel like he would back me up.
On what?
On what?
Certain people being alive still. Not just
Who?
Tupac.
Who else?
Michael.
Oh, Michael's still alive? I've
Yeah,
not heard
I
this
think
one.
he is.
Hold
Well,
on.
how old would he be right now? What, 60 something?
I'm
It's
calling.
not that
I'm,
it's
I'm-
impossible,
I'm calling him right now.
age-wise. It's
I
just
understand that, but
the fact that he died, I feel like that kind of puts a damper
All
in
right.
it.
let's save this. I'm gonna come back with proof.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring proof.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh, here we go. We'll ask him right now.
So yeah, a holiday thing.
Just ask him if he thinks Michael Jackson is alive.
Hello.
Hey, wait.
Wait, hold on.
You're on the podcast right
You're
now.
on
We
the
have you on speaker.
podcast. You're on speaker.
Oh,
Oh shit.
That's right. That's right.
Quito be a phone call.
That's right.
It's like you got me on the podcast like I'm in jail and shit.
You are black.
I'm gonna hold it
That
closer.
is true, but goddamn.
Okay, hey, so we have a question for you,
Can
real
I ask
quick.
him?
No.
Fuck.
Let me ask him.
Okay,
Has to be a neutral party.
it does have to be a neutral party.
All right. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
You're right.
Okay, Keith,
What's up?
is Tupac still alive?
I think he's alive.
Next.
Okay,
Hold
okay.
on.
He's alive and well.
Okay.
Okay.
Next question. Michael Jackson, alive or dead?
Michael Jackson dead as hell.
I don't think so.
Okay,
He
wait.
said-
You were on my side for a second.
Wait,
Okay.
wait.
He said dead as hell.
Dead as hell. Yeah,
I don't think he
yeah. Okay.
What about Elvis? How old would he be right
Elvis
now?
fat ass is dead. Cause he old as fuck anyway. He ain't alive. He'd
He's
be
not-
like
he would be like-
80 something. Wouldn't
Okay,
he?
I'm not saying like. All right, maybe not currently if he's that old, but do you think he faked his death?
Nah, it's fat. You see how fat that motherfucker was before he died? Stomach and shit hanging out. You couldn't even sing no more.
This is why I love Keith.
All right.
All right. Well,
I guess I'm on my own. Never mind.
thank you for the clarity.
We'll talk about this again next time.
We'll talk about this when you get another phone call from jail.
Yeah. I think we should do more podcasts like this.
Yes,
Where we
yeah.
have somebody on the phone.
Yeah.
Shit.
I wanted to talk shit about you losing a blade this weekend, but you're not here.
That wasn't me. That was my trainee.
Who?
Aren't you the trainer?
Yeah, aren't you the trainer?
Yeah, but I had nothing to do with it. So what happened was they put, the truck that crashed?
Yeah.
My plow got fucked up. One of the rams broke. So they was like, hey, we'll take the ram off the fucked up truck, the one that crashed, and we'll put it on yours. I was like, cool. I come back in, they put the whole fucking plow on my truck. So that shit jinxed me from the start. And then all of a sudden they didn't check it because as soon as I hit a bump, when she was driving, she hit a bump. The fucking, I don't even know what you call it. There's like some springs that, lock in the plow.
Yeah. The pin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit fucking just broke. So they did a hell of an inspection, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
Can you remind me who's responsible for the inspection of their vehicle?
I am, and indeed. But hold on though. The spring is, it's the ones on the side. You know what springs I'm talking about?
Yeah, the ones that push the pins out.
Yeah. So it was damaged because the whole spring popped out of the whole little shock thing.
Well, yeah, because he rolled the truck.
He rolled it.
Yeah.
Right. So hey, at the eye test, it appeared to be good, Greg.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, Keith's not a mechanic.
He's not a mechanic.
You're right.
Right.
He's just
I
our
don't
friend
deal
who's
with
in prison.
Yeah.
I don't put on. It's not on my training sheet to deal with mechanisms, Greg.
Mechanisms.
You like that word? I've been waiting to use it. I've been waiting to use it.
Well, get back to doing what you're
Hey,
doing.
hold on.
Wait, hold on.
You have homework till next week. You need to look up. You need to find me proof that Michael's dead.
Okay.
And
Okay.
proof that
I got-
Tupac is alive.
Yeah, and proof that Tupac's alive.
Okay. Oh, I got that already.
Okay,
Yeah,
and then
I got that
I'll bring proof that-
I'll work on that. I'll work on that mic shit.
All right. I'll bring proof that Michael's alive.
Oh shit. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Next Thursday.
All right.
Anyway, dude, he's gonna
Yeah.
show up with Michael
Yeah,
Jackson.
Yeah. He's gonna show up with Mike Jackson. Hey, this is my buddy Mike Jackson.
And what about Prince? You think he's like dead?
Now his name's just Mike Jack.
Mike Jack. Yeah, Prince. What about Prince?
I think Prince is a goner. He was running his mouth too much.
Okay. Okay.
See, getting into some
Yeah.
conspiracy shit like I'm talking
yeah,
about.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was running his mouth too much, so I think Prince
Okay.
is a goner.
Uh,
They got him.
They got him.
They got him.
Hey,
Hey,
Got him.
we miss you.
Yeah.
Hey, I miss y'all too, man. I'll be there next Thursday, though.
All right. Well, go do whatever it is you're doing.
All right.
Hopefully-
That's all right. Jail call ended.
We'll talk to you later, buddy.
All right, later.
Later,
See
man.
ya. Fucking
You call me from jail? All right. Yeah, we'll talk about
Okay.
this next week.
Yes.
I'm going to bring
Yeah.
some shit in.
yeah. Okay.
I'm just gonna bring in the death certificate.
Those can be forged, Greg. I can make one for you right
Nobody's
now.
ever made a fake death.
I can do it right now. I can get on there and print one out.
Crazy. That's never happened in the history of humanity.
Not that you know of.
No, I'm Jewish. I know everything.
You're not like in with all the Jews.
I am.
Just because you're Jewish doesn't mean
There's
you
a
like you
weekly
know what's
cabal
going on.
meeting.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Where at?
Keep that
He
one.
he can't give his source.
Keep
Yeah.
that one on the DL.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
You want to take a break?
Sure, I'm down.
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah.
No,
Whatever.
I want to show you that fucking Ozzy video.
Okay.
So sad.
We're taking a break.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.